Test.
Test.
Good.
Hello, and welcome to
Vagrants on Vacation.
Yeah.
So this week we went on an amazing trip to a place called Bibury for our niece's 30th birthday. It was a surprise birthday party, and we went there.
Had a meal, stayed overnight, walked about a bit.
Yeah. So we stayed at the Catherine Wheel, which is a pub just at the top of the village.
Yes, very nice.
Very nice indeed. And I decided that because we were going there for a meal, we might as well stay over. They provide bed and breakfast. So I arranged that.
Yes, the room was okay.
Yeah.
It was good value for money.
It was fantastic value for money. It was £115, bed and breakfast. The staff were amazing.
Yes, they were. Very accommodating, very polite. You couldn't do enough for you.
And the food, the breakfast was amazing. I mean, we'll get on to the dinner and stuff like that in a bit, but the breakfast was amazing. We had Gloucestershire Old Spot sausages. Oh, it was amazing. So we were sat down having our breakfast, but there was this couple next to us, and there was a woman, and she was the most annoying human being.
Can I have this?
In the world.
Can I have this? Can I have this?
She nicked your cup.
Yeah, that's right.
She?
Yeah.
Because she didn't have one. And she was like, "Can I have a plate, please? Can I have this, please? Can I have that, please?" She kept getting up and down, more times than a yo-yo, for goodness sake.
Yeah. Does it remind you of anyone?
No comment.
Because they might listen in.
So, as I say, we stayed at the Catherine Wheel, and the price was amazing, and the prices for the food and things like that was really good. There's a beer garden there as well, which is really nice, because in the summertime, when you want to go and sit in a bar or a pub, sometimes when it's nice outside, you want to go and sit in the garden, and it was very well sheltered as well if you wanted a bit of shade and things like that. There was plenty of seats out there and plenty of space for you to sit away from people, so you don't feel like you're...
Yeah. And dog friendly.
Very
dog friendly.
Well, yeah.
We had a drink that night in the pub, and I think it's a greyhound or some lurcher. And obviously this bench seat, it was where it lived, because it was just lounged on there. It didn't move, doesn't matter who walked past, what walked past, it just stayed on this bench seat. So very dog friendly, and also lots of parking, and free parking as well. So
yeah,
very good.
That was good. So we got there first thing, and then we parked up and we decided we'd go for a walk, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We had a cup of coffee and a cake and a drink.
Yeah, I can't remember what
in Twig it was called.
Twig?
Yeah, a little coffee shop, stroke bakers on the way down to the main village, or just down from the Catherine Wheel actually.
Yeah, you'll be able to see, if you go over to our YouTube channel, you'll be able to see all that, because I filmed quite a lot of it. Now Bibury is
famous,
very, very famous for
old buildings.
Well, I was going to say Bibury is the same village atmosphere and the way that it looks as Stow on the
World, the Broadway.
Broughton on the
Water. Yeah, that's the one. Something like that.
Yeah.
There's a few villages that are all
Cotswolds stone.
Yes.
Very Instagrammable. And on that note, if you are going to go there to take pictures or to do filming, I would recommend getting up at the crack of Sparrow and going, or getting there after about 6 o'clock.
Yes. There are a lot of Japanese, because the Emperor visited in the 1930s.
There was just a lot of tourists.
Yes.
A lot. And there was coach loads and coach loads and coach loads. There was a wedding. It was busy. And I don't know how I would feel if people were climbing all over my walls to get pictures and things like that. So if you do go, please be respectful, and
yes,
to the people that live there.
There's a special row of houses next to the river.
Is it Arlington?
Yeah, the Arlington Row. It's I'm reading this. I don't actually know this, right?
You didn't have to say that. You could have sounded so clever.
They were originally built in the 1380s as a wool store, and then they were converted into cottages in the 17th century, which is what they are now. They belong to the National Trust, so you could probably rent one when the current occupiers leave or die, whatever comes first. But to be honest, I wouldn't want to live there. The amount of tourists, it's disgusting actually. Some of the tourists were disgusting.
Yeah.
The way they were just trampling over people's gardens, rose beds, all sorts.
Yeah, it is a beautiful place, but I wouldn't want to live there.
No.
That's for sure.
It's worth a visit. You know, if you're driving through, stop, have a meal in the pub. It's lovely.
Yeah, I think if you're going to stay over in either the hotel there, the Swan Hotel, or the Catherine Wheel that we were at, I would say that I would probably recommend the Catherine Wheel, because that was, as I say, £115, and we overheard somebody saying that the hotel was £300 to £400 for the night.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you get with that. So, but I would definitely recommend the Catherine Wheel. The Catherine Wheel.
Yeah. It's also Bibury or Bibury.
I would say Bibbury, but
Bibury.
that video that we watched, he said Bibury, and he's from the Cotswolds.
Yes, so it's probably Bibury.
Bibury.
There's lots of other things to do. There's Cirencester, which has got loads of Roman stuff in it, and obviously it's not far from Stonewall, Britain on the Water, Broadway. And there's a few other famous villages in the Cotswolds.
If you want to go shopping, there's the Valley shopping centre.
Yes, at Evesham.
At Evesham.
Yep. And it's also not far from Stratford.
Stratford upon Avon as well. So you've got a good round.
Yeah, definitely. If you're there for a long weekend, there's plenty to do. Plenty of lovely walk, and there's other things to do there too. But yeah, we had a good weekend, didn't we?
It was fantastic. It was really nice. And as I say, the meal, even in the afternoon when we were there, was really good. What did you have?
I had egg and ham.
Oh, ham, egg and chips, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I had a 4-cheese or a 3-cheese pizza.
Our son had trout.
He had the trout, and there is a trout farm at the bottom of the village.
So it's fresh.
In fact, they're famous for their trout.
Yeah. In fact, it's because it's chalk bed, isn't it? Yeah, so it's the water so clear.
Crystal clear,
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. It's full of wildlife, rats.
How dare you call me a rat?
We did see a water rat. It was swimming across the river.
I was like, what's that? I thought it was going to be like an otter or something.
No, rat. No, we did see some ducks and their chicks. That was
that was cute.
The evening, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And we even went ghost hunting.
Yes.
I downloaded an app on my phone. I think it's called Ghost Tube. And I wanted to go around and do some ghost hunting, because there's all sorts of ghost stories about a grey lady over the marshes. There was apparently a ghost in our hotel room or in our bed and breakfast room, but didn't really get anything. So apart from they told us to get out, and I said, "Well, tough. I've paid my money. I'm staying here tonight. Tough. What's it?"
Yeah. I was just taking the mick out of her.
Yeah.
And the church is quite nice as well. It's a really old church, predates Norman. Yes, because there's Saxon headstones which are actually in the British Museum. They've just got copies of them in the church now. But there's also Saxon markings on the base of the church.
Yeah, like Celtic type.
Yeah, so they reckon
markings.
Around about 800 there's been a church there, so it's a really old village. But the Cotswolds has always been heavily populated through the Stone Age, just because it's so fertile. And obviously you've got Stonehenge, isn't actually that far from the Cotswolds either.
And as I say, we were there to celebrate our niece's 30th birthday, and it was really good because the Catherine Mill put us in a little sort of room all on our own.
Yeah,
really, didn't
just like next station
there
of the
was
dining
quite
room.
a few of us there, and she's just recently got a allotment, and her mum said that she really likes Monty Don, or was it her husband?
There was a husband, yeah, Charlie. Charlie.
That she really liked Monty Don, so we all had these Monty Don masks on, and she came around the corner and she said it was the most frightening thing she's ever seen.
Oh, bless her. Yeah.
As we were all sat there with Monty Don on it, she said it wasn't the fact that the mask was there, she just didn't know who was behind the masks. But yeah, it was really good. They were really accommodating. The staff were amazing. As I say, we got there early. They let us put our bags in the room because the room was ready.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, really good. 5-star.
Yeah,
for
definitely
sure.
worth it. If you're in the area, you need somewhere to stay and it's free, definitely worth it.
Yeah,
And the breakfast is fantastic.
that's it really.
Then we drove home
Then we drove home.
via Evesham
Yeah, we
shopping
went to
place.
the shopping centre and had a look around the shopping centre.
Didn't buy anything, did
Didn't
we?
buy anything. No.
Came home.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
lovely.
brilliant.
Thank you.
So I don't know what our next one's going to be about.
Well,
We will. If you tune in next week, you will find out.
yes, you would do. We'll probably talk about a past holiday.
Yes, probably.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably, yes.
Yeah, we've actually been just to sort of go off on a little tangent. We've been watching because we're going on a cruise next year, and we've been watching this guy on YouTube, Jamie.
Jamie, yeah, travel blog Jamie.
Travel blog Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, he is so funny.
Nafu.
Anyway, right. So if you haven't watched him, you must go and watch him. He's an old teacher. He used to be a teacher.
Yeah, he used to be a teacher. I would say
Yeah,
he's an old
not,
teacher.
Not old teacher, but yeah,
he used to be a teacher.
So right. Anyway, rabbiting now.
Yeah. Right.
We will see you next week. It is a goodbye from him.
And a goodbye from her.
Oh, goodbye. See you later.
Later.
Bye. Thanks for listening.
Bye.